Okay, in case you joined us in progress, I'm Greg Lyons, and this is the Sarcasm Insults to Humiliate You on a Saturday Night Show. I have two audience members, the lovely and delightful ladies, Talk to Me, two from Canada, and Shaba Ayana here from Israel. She's here. She's a new soul. All right, well, Shaba, sounds like you've already had that done to you. Well, you've been humiliated and insulted? Alright. Is it beyond repair? Do you feel like you've been pushed beyond the brink? Or could it have been that the person was just being an asshole for one night or something? Everybody has their moods. If I may, do you mind? You just go over here. You go over here. I will discuss this. Yes, everyone can be an asshole from time to time. One person's asshole is another person's cutie pie, and such on and so forth. But here's what you have to remember. I am Dr. Screwball, and Dr. Screwball knows that everything always comes back to two things in life: your sex, your sexuality, and sleep. You need to get your nut, get your sex on, and go to sleep. And then you wake up and get some more, and it's great, it's groovy. I thought you had no genitals. I don't, but this is my observation of you humans. I'm from Uranus. Uranus! Uranus, I tell you. Yeah, all right, doctor. Yeah, really. Why don't Dr. Screwball, it's been great having you. Wait a minute, what are you doing? You giving me the bum's rush? Yes, as a matter of fact, say goodnight. No, I have more things to talk about. I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, Dr. Screwball is gone, but we have another guest in the studio. We have a more intelligent guest here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to your Frog Face, Mr. Frog Face. Mr. Frog Face, say hello.
Hello, I'm Mr. Frogface. Mr. Frogface. Hello.
And Mr. Frogface, Talk to Me says hello, Mr. Frogface.
Hello, Talk to Me. I'm so happy that someone actually addresses me, because when I go to the restaurants, people ask me to leave. They say that I'm causing people to lose their appetite.
Okay, well, you bring up a good point. Let's talk about the attractiveness of a human being to one human. The relativity of people's appearances.
Why should we talk about that? I don't like that as a topic. Let's talk about bowling balls.
If we talk about bowling balls, do you like to bowl, Dr. Frogface?
Yes, bowling is the best Saturday night activity. It's win-win. You get. Wait a minute, I'm seeing what she's typing here. You need to sit in a high chair, then you will look cute. Babies look cute. Madam, I am Mr. Frogface. I am 95 years old. I am not a baby.
Yeah, 95 years old?
Yes.
How? You look pretty good for 95.
Well, that's because I live out in the forest. And in the forest, I am given my respect. Hello, Spritzy. Spritzy is here.
Talk to Me says, oh, I see, you're a baby to me. Still, I'm 101.
Well, then, you should come in the forest and frolic with me. And I will show you a toadstool you can sit on. Now, Spritzy, what's your deal? Do you want an insult? Are you a female or male? Do you suffer genital herpes?
Wait a minute. Whoa, what was that, Mr. Frogface? Where the hell did that come out of?
Genital herpes. Well, we have to discuss genital herpes. They're not for everyone, but they don't try to be. You should always avoid anyone with genital herpes, because remember, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Will my turd still turn into a prince if I kiss it, Mr. Frogface?
That's a good question. I do believe it will. You have to kiss it just right, though. You have to kiss it on the lips with your tongue. Tongue a toadstool and you'll see a prince. Tongue a toadstool. Oh, this is just totally a name. Get out of here. Just really. What do you mean? I'm amusing. Look at me. How could you resist? I'm so. No, stop that. Stop. Oh, you're squashing me. Help me. Someone call the authorities. Well, why don't you go join your little friend over there, Dr. Screwball? You guys could try to procreate. Yeah, well, I don't like him. He's tiresome. Well, look, wait a minute. From The Simpsons, we got Mr. Burns over here. Hello, Mr. Burns. So nice of you to join me, uninvited.
No one will be spared! No one!
Okay. I guess that's Mr. Burns talking there. Ah, Christ, your ears. What about your ears, Chava? Chava. Were you sitting too close to the speakers? Do you have sensitive ears? Hal? Did anybody see the movie 2001: A Space Oddity? I like the way Hal talked. Especially when he was, he's like talking to Dave. Dave, what are you doing, Dave? You cannot shut me down. Dave, why would you shut me down? Never shut me down. Alright, I'm not very animated tonight. I'm just yammering. Let's rotate our heads. It's good. It's like yoga. Yammering. Hey, it was pretty funny. You go outside and you forget that not everyone is on the computer. So I went to a party today, and there was this guy, and he's like, I said, we got in a conversation. We were talking about how this woman doesn't answer her emails, and he says, oh, I don't even use email. And yeah, that was the one. And it was all right. It was pretty good. There was a lot of nice people there. Great food. Man, I pigged out. I ate cheeseburger and 2 pieces of chicken and potato salad. Oh, so good. Man, I pigged out. I just got really hungry all of a sudden, probably because I didn't eat. I didn't eat any pig. No, they did have pork chops, but I avoid the pig. I avoid the pig because I find it an inferior animal that sucks ass. No, I honestly equate pig with swine flu. So I'm thinking if I eat ham or pork chops, I'll catch swine flu. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? Because you don't get swine flu from a pig, but they call it swine, and pig is swine. I don't know. You swine. Well, anyway, the guy says, I don't use internet. I'm not a computer-oriented guy. I don't use the computer. And it was like, my mind said, what? I can't, I really felt like this. It's like the equivalent of somebody in the 40s saying, I don't use that telephone thing. I'm not going to touch that. That's the devil's equipment. Next thing you're talking on a telephone and you're hearing voices in your head, and it's wrong. It's against God's will. The telephone is demon medicine. It's like, dude, it's a communication device. Get with the times. There's nothing wrong with the computer. Look at these people right here. I got Shavayan and Talk to Me. You know me. I know you. To a certain extent. I would never have known you. You would have been fish swimming in a stream thousands of miles away. I wouldn't know you. Computer lets you know me. You see my videos. You see me live. I see you. Peekaboo. So just for somebody to say, computer. Well, all right, Shava. You don't know anyone. But, do we know you? I mean, how much of yourself do you really let people know? Does anyone ever know anyone? That's, and you can make blanket statements, but I mean, no, to what extent? I mean, no in the biblical sense, know how someone will react to something, know their likes and dislikes. What are we? We're just the sum of what we are is just a collection of experiences that are we're in a container. The container is our human body and our face and our bodies and our drives and our desires. That's all we are. Dust in the wind, baby. Let me sing a little song to finish up. Dust in the wind,
Everything is dust in the wind.